So I overheard a conversation a couple of days ago of two chaps having a talk in the new year, second day into the new year, about their health and over 2020, and I couldn't help but overhear, and being a nosy Parker and then mentioning health, I thought I'd listen in. One of them said, so I put on 7 kgs over 2020, which I thought, that's quite a lot, and the other one said, yeah, I put on about 5 kgs. And then the other one went on to say, yeah, and the problem was because I stopped exercising and put the weight on, got more stress at work. Then I did my back in just recently, and now I can't do anything at all. And he's like, oh, that's so fun. I've got this sort of twinge in my back as well. I hope that's not going to go. And then another one said, well, and of course, it's not just the weight gain, but it's a loss in muscle mass and the loss in testosterone that comes with that. And he's like, yeah, I know. And then they went on to talk about another subject, about finance, and both very, very successful guys, obviously, making a lot of money, and that's great. But it was just so interesting to me that they discussed the problems, empathized with each other, and then went on to spend a lot more time talking about their jobs. And obviously they spend a lot of time and effort in their jobs, a lot of time talking about their work and being successful and being financially successful. But the problems, are they going to be around to enjoy it with all these issues? And it made me think that, you really, if you want to get financial success, you need to spend a lot of time working in your business. But if you want to have health success, you need to dedicate some time to it. You can't just do nothing and expect it's going to happen. And just because a lot of people have a lot of similar problems, well, that's great from an empathy perspective. It doesn't mean it's normal. Folks, that ain't normal. And it's really your body's way of screaming at you to do something. Visible weight gain is your body's way of visually explaining that you need to do something. Pain is a way of your body explaining you need to do something. Immobility is a way of your body explaining you need to do something. We've got to listen to our bodies and take action. Otherwise, the body will deliver us a really serious message that we can't ignore. And at that stage, it might be too late. So I'm not saying this to be too depressing. I'm just saying let's just do something small. Take some simple steps, make small wins. Don't be too aggressive. Don't be too greedy, because if you are, it's much easier to put off what the action you want to take. So just start off with some small wins, lock them in your belt, and then start feeling good about yourself, and then you can move on to bigger and bigger steps. So there you go. All the best. Happy New Year. Cheers.